apologize about not being in business casual attire. These are camo pants, but they're tuxedo. They blend in. Hello, my name is Carson Frincke, and today I'm going to be talking about an unethical business practice within the fast food industry, which affects millions of people every single day. Many popular fast food chains such as Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's, and many more, they use harmful ingredients and chemicals within their food that enhance flavor, texture, and make their food more addicting. However, these chemicals are linked to cancer, obesity, and many other health issues. So let's take a closer look at some of these ingredients. Let's talk about overall the consequences of these fast food chains and their unethical practices. In the United States, there's a huge increase in obesity, and I think a large part of that is due to the food that people are consuming, specifically young children. You see a huge spike in obesity in them. And I think fast food is something that's very easily accessible for people. It's quick. You just go through the drive-through, spend $5, $10, whatever it is, get a simple meal, and people think that it's not doing much harm to them. But I think over time, that food and those chemicals that you're consuming adds up, and overall in the long run, it's gonna, increase risks of cancer and, like I said, higher obesity rates in the United States. I think another big issue is that the FDA allows these chemicals to be used. If you look at other countries like the UK and Japan, they have many of these chemicals are banned in those countries. And also I think marketing is a huge part of it. People see advertisements or on deals, they'll see 50% off on whatever it is, and people will get drawn to that, and they'll want to go hit up McDonald's or whatever it is, places that are advertising these deals to go get fast food deals. And I think they also advertise freshness and quality. You'll see it on commercials a lot. But if you take a look at the ingredient list, you'll see it's a whole different story. Lots of ingredients that cause cancer and all these different types of immune health issues and problems like that. And another thing is when you see natural flavors, that often means just chemically engineered taste enhancers. So it's not, it's a way to cover up what they're actually using by calling it natural. So that's just everything I think is the overall issue with. So with everything I just talked about, all the effects that it has on the health of humans and people in America who overconsume these chemicals, you might ask, well, why do these fast food chains use these ingredients? And I think the answer is pretty simple. It's money, profit. It's profit over people. These fast food chains, they only care about the money that they make, and they don't care about human health. All these chemicals benefit fast food chains because they extend shelf life, they reduce waste, and all they do is just increase profit for the fast food industry as a whole. And as I've talked about in all the other slides with all these chemicals, they enhance the flavor, which makes the food more addicting. It keeps people coming back, which increases the profit because people keep spending their money on this food every single day. And the last thing is these ingredients are cheaper to use, and they cost way less for fast food chains to use instead of using natural ingredients. So now I want to talk about artificial colors, also known as food dyes. Some examples include red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6. There's a whole list over here, all the different food dyes that are used. And also the effects that it has on humans, specifically children. These food dyes are linked to hyperactivity within young kids who overconsume these artificial colors. Also linked to potential cancer risks. It's a common theme with a lot of these chemicals and ingredients that these fast food chains use. These are very commonly found in sodas, all the different types of shakes and desserts, ice creams that you'll find at these restaurants, fast food chains. And it's extremely addicting, and it keeps people coming back. Okay, so our next ingredient is ADA, and it's nicknamed the yoga mat chemical, and they call it this because it's a chemical that they use in plastics and foam rubber. This chemical is found commonly in Subway's breads that they use on their sandwiches, and it's also commonly found in McDonald's buns that they use for their burgers and sandwiches and all their other products. And This chemical makes bread fluffier, so that's what causes it to be addicting. So the next two ingredients are BHA and BHT. These are two synthetic antioxidants. These are ingredients that are commonly found in Taco Bell and Burger King's in their meats and their buns. And these ingredients, they're used to preserve fats in foods, and they're also linked to cancer in animal studies, so another ingredient that is hidden within fast food that is very harmful for Americans to consume. So the first ingredient we're going to be talking about is called tertiary butyl hydroquinone, also known as TBHQ. This is an ingredient that's found in McDonald's nuggets and fries. It's used to prevent spoiling and to extend shelf life. It's also found in varnish and paint, and a high exposure with this ingredient is linked to an increased risk of cancer and immune damage.